Yeah.
Let's do a quick rapid fire. Yeah.
Okay.
One word to describe your design style.
Monk styling.
First design you ever made. Do you remember it?
Yes, I do. Interestingly, it was for a celebrity.
Dream design project you would love to work on.
I would love to design for a group of sadhus who are a foreign group of sadhus. They live in Tibet, and I've been approached for the same. Would love to design for them.
Okay. Coffee or chaos? What sparks your creativity?
Coffee.
Okay, so you are a coffee person. Sketchbook or tablet?
Tablet. Now.
Okay. One app or tool you can't design without?
ChatGPT. It directs you to everything possible.
Okay. So ChatGPT is decreasing or reducing your workload here.
Yes.
Early bird or night owl?
Now an early bird.
Earlier, night owl. Yeah. Greatest design inspiration person or thing?
Again, now it's a Tibetan monk. I have been following since last 10 years now. He is the only inspiration I take as a design inspiration. So,
Great.
again,
Biggest design myth you would like to burst?
it's a glam world. It's not.
It's not. What scares you the most? Blank canvas or tight deadlines?
Blank canvas. Deadlines are not an issue at all. Canvas has to have something. If you're going through anything, just it should be very clearly so that it brings a clarity.
So let's say, okay, on this, let's say ki you have given a deadline to your designer, but they couldn't produce something good in that given deadline or in that given time frame. So how do you approach for that thing?
I believe in creative freedom. I totally understand it's a creative world. I would give them another chance. I would take another timeline from my client, but I would not pressurize the creative freedom that my designers have.
Then the design blockage comes in.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Creativity or consistency? What is important?
Consistency. If you are consistently working on an idea, creativity would come. But if it's only I'm momentarily creative and not consistent about it, it's of no use.
Software skill every designer should have today.
Working with AI. This is a soft skill that is the only requirement at this present times and future also.
Okay, so you are saying learning your AI is also very important.
Learning AI is the most important one.
How you can make it work, right?
Yes, how you can make it work for yourself and not against you.
Okay.
Because it's working. Anyhow, it's working. Either for you or against you. Make it work for you.
Make it work for you, yes. One habit that improved your workflow?
Calming myself.
In the chaos.
Yes, in the chaos.
And it is very, very important. This one is very important because your life, this path is going to be very chaotic and you need to find the balance in that.
Yes, calming yourself in the chaos needs to be the mantra.
Portfolio must have quality or your quantity?
Quality. Of course, quality.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many projects are good enough to be there in the portfolio?
At least 7 projects, and in the 8th one, you're already improving. So 7 projects is always, I say, need to be there.
Okay. Networking tip in one sentence.
Be an expert in networking before you can think of anything else.
Communication is the key.
Yes, communication is the key.
Okay. AI, friend, foe or collaborator?
As you perceive. Perceive it well. It's a friend for sure.
One failure that made you a better designer?
My first interview, my first job interview was the first failure that made me who I am today. So my first job interview had made me realize that even if I am out of a very popular college, I am nothing as per industry standards. It's shattered me, and that's how I made myself block by block from scratch, working for a startup, grinding myself and making me the woman I am today.
I can feel this. I can totally feel this. This happened with me as well. Okay. Quick tip for students who are facing the creative blockage.
Calm yourself. Align with yourself. You'll
Restart.
find a way. Yes.
One thing you wish you knew when you were starting.
That industry is just not about glam. It is not the dream world we imagine it to be. It is hard work, but you need to remember why you entered this industry. It shatters you. Remember again and again, you were passionate. This was your happiness. Be that happy person.
Future of design in one word.
Creativity in its most real form. Future of design, earlier it used to be only for niche people, who could access the design and who could execute or I would say actually enjoy it. Who could have access to the design and enjoy it. Now design is creativity in its most real form. Everything you go through, everything you're experiencing has gone through a design process. Nothing is just like that anyhow. Even if you're sitting on a sofa, it has gone through a design process. It has been thoughtfully thought of. Design is creativity in its most realistic form now.